Today is Friday. I remember telling you before me even start the video. The video late because I was waiting on Untalked to be released. Untalked they take a long time to come out a week here. Because I would have the video ready for a long time. But I'm here now. Happy Friday. We're gathered here today to talk about Rupaul's Drag Race. So let's jump right into it, okay? The girls walk in after the elimination, right? And they congratulate Utica and Simone. That was a win, well deserved, I'm not going to lie. Moving on, new day in the workroom, and Candy does not know the difference between 2,500 and 25,000. At first I thought she was trolling, but I genuinely do not think Candy knows the difference between the zero them. Like, she's saying the right figure, but she is saying the wrong words. Anyways, whatever. So the mini challenge is, are you smarter than the pit crew? And it's just some trivia questions about some past seasons, and the girls with the most correct answers win. The girl that coincidentally wins is Candy, and she won $2,500, not $25,000, okay? So for the maxi challenge, the girls are supposed to create and brand their own soft drink. They need to name the soda, come up with the flavor, design the can, write a sketchy jingle, then produce and star in their own 45-minute commercial. Olivia is a bit nervous because last week's challenge that she was in the bottom 2-4 and lip-synced against her partner was about branding. The judges were saying, you know, we can't really tell what brand is Olivia Lux. And this week is a branding challenge. While the girls are writing their storyboards and getting their ads together, Jada Essence Hall, which is my bitch, last season's winner, she pops up on screen and they do a little Q&A session, and Jada gives some advice to the girls, and she tells the girls that, hey, just have some fun. Let go and have some fun. I think Rose took this message for herself, because that girl killed it. But we're not talking about that as yet. We're not reach this one. So how we're going to do this is, I'm going to talk about the rehearsal and the actual ad that was done. After I talk about that, we're going to talk about the runway looks and everything else. So right now we're going to move on to the recording session, and the judges that are helping out are Ross and Carson. So each girl was given 30 minutes to film, and they were given, what, my hand kind of in the camera. I'm going to pull back my hand. Because I lean on something and I realize I'm going to keep on and do this, and it's in the forefront. I know that it's going to annoy a few people, so let me just take a step back. Anyways, so each girl has 30 minutes to film her ad, and they were given the pit crew and they were given props. Now the first to record was Tina, and she said her soda was called Burning Up. So it's essentially Viagra in a can. You can drink it and you feel more sexy and all of them niceness there. For Tina, in rehearsals, things seem to be running smooth, but then again, Tina is a pro and Tina knows what she's doing. The only hiccup that Tina had, in my eyes at least, was when Ross and Carson wanted her to say a line more sexy. So she keeps on saying, it's not only Victoria that has a secret now, but the judges wanted her to say, no, Victoria's not the only one with a secret. And I do understand how the wordage sound different. One sounds shorter, more sultry, more nice. The finished product was exactly what I thought it would be. It's like Tina has a certain bar and she works at a certain level, and that level is like consistent, and that's what I realized. I really didn't expect her to do bad. She's a pro, she acts. You understand what I'm saying? The judges said that they didn't understand why she kept on saying hell yeah at the end of the commercial when her drink was called Burning Up. But as you can see on the can, at the bottom of Burning Up, you see hell yeah. So that was the slogan. I don't know what the judges were expecting. Anyways, whatever. Rose is selling a hangover remedy, Rose Aid. I love the name. And it doubles up as an energy drink that makes you look and feel perfect in every way. She said that she's a perfectionist and she wanted to poke fun at herself. During rehearsals, I think that Rose was pretty good and she got minimal instructions. Ross and Carson really didn't have to tell her to do much. It was just going really smooth, and her finished product was so good. It was pink, signature rosé, and the energy was there. It was weird in a sense, and it was so funny, and you could actually see that she wasn't as uptight as she usually is, and she just let herself go. She let loose and she was having fun, and the judges loved it. I loved it. For Olivia's ad, I was very confused as to what her brand was exactly. So her drink was called Live, and it was a play on her name, and what this drink does is make people feel positive. She said that persons are always asking her, how are you so positive? And she's just like, you know what? Positivity in a bottle. Which I understand her concept, but the execution was shit. I didn't really get what she was going for. So essentially, what her ad was is there's someone searching for meaning and searching for joy and searching for happiness, and then they drink Live, and then all of a sudden she's so happy and she's so preppy and she's so excited about life and everything. However, that was not translated in the actual ad. And the judges kept on telling her, could you smile less? You're searching for something. Be sad, be mopey, and when you find it, you're so excited. When you watch the ad, she was already preppy and she was already lively. So even when she looked over and she saw it, it wasn't like a look over and a, what is that? She looked over like, hee, and then she ran to it. And she was so excited when she drank it, but it would have been such a good ad if she wasn't smiling so much, and that was the only critique that she got on the stage, which was very weird. She was smiling too much. Simone's soda was called Sweet Tooth, and it was for the average uptight person who wants to let loose. So during rehearsals, I actually laughed at some of the things that Simone said. She said some pretty funny stuff, and she had her funny accent. Carson and Ross said that she's one of the persons that could say anything and it would just be so good. And I agree, because Simone knows what she's doing. Not all the time, but she knows what she's doing. So when we saw the actual ad, I liked it. I thought it was funny. It was so Simone. Her soda, it was just sugar, 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 and gut rot. So I found that funny. I don't even know what the fuck gut rot is. She had a deal and she said, buy 2 cans and you get a Go Tooth free. And then she's just like, trust me, you're gonna need it. Her little jingle at the end, it was really memorable and it stuck with the judges, because even when they were judging her, they were just like, everybody got a sweet tooth. It was really nice. Utica let me down, but I really didn't have high expectations for my girl. Oh my gosh. So her drink was called Utica, and I don't even know what the drink was supposed to do, if I'm being honest. Her ideas were all over the place. During rehearsals, I did not know what was happening. I was genuinely confused. And for the actual ad, it was a disaster. And it didn't register with me. So she was sad. And then she drank the Utica and she got happy. And then she had one of the pit crew members feeding a cow the Utica, and she was drinking the Utica out of the cow's breast. It was very weird, and I don't think it was funny weird. It was like, what the fuck am I watching weird? The next person is Candy, and Candy's drink is called the Case Special. It's supposed to hype you up and prep you up and have you feeling like you're in your own VIP section in your mind. Honestly, it sounds like drugs. But her rehearsal was a hot goddamn mess. She was running all over the place. I was like, girl, what is you doing? Calm down. It seemed like she drank a case of K special before she came on that goddamn set because she was all over the place. But at the end of it, her actual ad was alright. Was it extremely funny or whatever? No, it was just okay, and it was safe. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know Gottmik's brand, and after her ad, I still did not know her brand. Quite frankly, I was even more confused. So her soda was Gottmik's Got Sex Sex Juice, which is a horrible name, and it's long as hell, and it's not memorable, and it was just stupid. So the soda is supposed to make you feel delusional, so you're doing something stupid, but in your mind it looks sexy. That did not translate. I did not get that from Gottmik. I thought that Gottmik was going to brand herself using her makeup or using her fashion or even using her being trans and saying, you know, you can be anybody who you want to be type thing, like make it motivational. But no, she did this stupid shit. Her rehearsal was weird. I didn't understand anything, quite honestly. Like, I wrote down some notes and I'm just like, question mark, question mark, question mark. Her actual ad was very flatline. The judges didn't get it. I didn't get it. That's all I have to say. So the girls are getting ready for the main stage, and you know, they usually have conversations in this little section, and I don't usually talk about it because it's nothing really memorable, but there's just one part that I want to kind of make mention of, and it is when Candy was talking about her experience when she got gay bashed in high school. I felt something very genuine from her, and there are few times in this competition so far that I feel something for Candy. But this is why I like these types of conversations, because you can see the person beyond the drag queen. I wasn't seeing Candy as loud Candy. I saw Candy for her trauma, and I understood Candy more, and I appreciated that. But anyways, to the main stage, and Rupaul, mama, let's damn good. And at this point in time, she's been hitting all of these looks. I'm almost tired for hearing me I said that. But anyways, the runway theme is beast, and let's see if these queens are giving us beast. Okay, the first girl up is Utica, and mama, I loved everything about this from head to toe. I loved her makeup. I loved the tall, dark black hair. It was a perfect fit. I loved the dress itself. I loved the pops of yellow and burgundy on the dress itself. I loved her nails. I loved the way that she was selling it. She usually gives us goofy and kooky, and I'm so glad she walked down that runway and she gave us fashion, mama. I think the look was a bit tame, especially for Utica. I think that Utica is a queen that can go above and beyond, especially with these themes. Was it beast? Wasn't beast, but I enjoyed it regardless. The next queen to walk down the runway is Candy, and I am totally fucking confused. I don't know where on this goddamn look say beast. One, alien is not a beast. Two, it's just the outfit just awful. The outfit is so freaking awful. Her makeup wasn't anything special. Quite frankly, I hated the look, and it was the worst look for the night. For Tina, I'm gonna first talk about what I like. So I did like the colors, I did like the patchwork, I did like the overall concept. It was very out of the box for Tina, and I wasn't expecting that, and I was pleased. But right, the concept was very cool. The execution was shit. Her makeup was shit. I really did not like the hip pads on that. They were way too huge. It was a bit juvenile, and it wasn't fashion forward. I love Simone's foxy look. Not everybody liked it. I like it. I like the reference to beast, being that, you know, fox, beast. Alright, it can work. I like the earrings in the fox ears. I like the fact that this fox was so sexy. Body round up, hips, legs, and it was just really fun to see how Simone looked. Overall, I'm gonna give it a pass. Gottmik's look was really nice. From the jump, you could see the monster's face, you know, the big old eyes and the teeth. Really loved that. And I like the way she mixed the fur with the velvet. I think that if it was just velvet, it wouldn't look as nice. I really like those two patterns mixed. Her makeup, lovely makeup, and I love the boots with this outfit. I like that the bigger teeth, like the top teeth, they were in a skirt in a sense. Like it wasn't just flat, it was rounded like a skirt. And I like the teeth that were sticking up from her legs, so it wasn't just the top teeth, if you guys understand what I'm saying. One thing that I'm getting tired of though is the gemmed out nipple covers. Like I've been seeing it every other episode and I'm kind of tired. I enjoyed seeing Olivia's face in a different look. It was a very out of the box for Olivia. I think I would have enjoyed this look more if she had like an eye on her forehead, or if she painted her face as one big eye. It was different, it was beastie, it was fun, and I enjoyed the look. Rose's look was the best for the night. Everything from head to toe was perfect. I like that she didn't just put horns on her head. She went and made the wig into the horns. She also had prosthetics on her ears, but because it was almost the same color as the hair, the prosthetics kind of got lost. She just looked amazing. I liked how the sleeves matched the bodysuit and it matched the boots. I loved how she was proportioned. I loved her face paint, and I loved the way that she sewed it down the runway. Everything about her was right. I could not find one thing to complain about, and I would not want to change a thing on her outfit. So to the judging, and Simone won her 4th challenge. I was cheering for my girl, but to be honest, I thought Rose deserved the win. And then they told me that Rose won as well, so it was a double win and it was well deserved. Honestly, judging by the runway, Rose should have won that by herself. I don't mind that my girl Simone won, don't get me wrong, but just the runway alone, Rose had that edge over Simone. So the two bottom girls are Tina and Utica. Quite frankly, I would have chosen Utica and Gottmik, or Utica and Olivia. It's no secret, Utica did a shit job, so she deserved to be in the bottom. Tina did the challenge. She branded herself. The only critique that the judges had was that it was predictable, but other than that, Tina did the challenge. Olivia did not do the challenge. Olivia's ad, it did not connect. I did not get it. I did not understand. Gottmik's ad, I did not get it. I did not understand. However, comparing Olivia and Gottmik's ad side by side, it should have been Utica and Gottmik. Anyways, they're saving Gottmik's ass, apparently. Tina versus Olivia, and the lip sync song was My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas. Judging by the lip sync, Utica should have went home. Love my girl Utica, but what she was doing on that stage, I do not know. I really don't know, and she should not have sent Tina home, but I understand why Tina went home. So Tina is at a good level, a damn good level. I'm, you know, not taking that away from her, but the level that she's at, it's good, it's consistent, but it's very predictable. As it relates to Utica, Utica seems to be very unpredictable, and she has more range than Tina has. Utica has more makeup skills. Utica has more, you know, color choices. Tina is just like flatline, one note. It's a good note, but it's still one note. So Tina went home. All the girls hugged her, and now it is time for us to check out what was happening in Untalked. Let me keep Untalked short, sweet, and under 5 minutes. Simone was burning up underneath her foxy costume. Utica is very self-aware that her commercial was the worst, and the girls let Utica know that what they saw on the commercial was authentically Utica. But the judges don't know Utica as that. So if you saw that ad on your TV screen with Utica just randomly licking the can, I think I forgot to mention that earlier, and it was just a lot of weirdness and kookiness, you're not gonna get it unless you know Utica, which is so true. Tina then asked the girls for critiques, and when the girls were giving their critiques, Tina was confused as shit and she was giving an attitude. So why the fuck did you ask for our critique then, baby girl? They talked about who is fierce competition, and the names that got called out was Simone, Gottmik, and Rose. Olivia said that for the second time in the competition, she's being overlooked as a strong competitor, but that's fine and alright because she has 2 wins under her belt, and I guess they won't see her coming. I'm waiting for Olivia to go home, honestly. Tina's mom popped up on screen, and Tina was tearing the place down, and she let it be known that she had to give up a lot of things in her life for her mom, because she's the one that has been taking care of her mom, because her mom suffers from bipolar disorder and depression. Tina was really down in the dumps as well, and she was saying that the judges are telling her that she's not good enough. So Rose corrected her real quick, and she's just like, no, mama, don't say that, because she's hearing the judges wrong. All the judges said was that they want to see more, and then the girls were trying to uplift Tina and tell her how wonderful she is and all of these things. We get to see the usual montage with the girls getting ready to do the lip sync, blah blah blah. We all know how the show ended. Anyways, guys, that is it for the review. I enjoyed this week's episode. I liked who won. I was not angered by anything other than the fact that honestly Utica should have went home, but I'm not mad because Utica is my girl. You know what I'm saying? Production was working with me this week, and I like that, okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you guys sometime next week for our next review, but until then, remember to be a beautiful soul, not just a gorgeous face. Bye. 2 teeth. 2 teeth? Anyways,